Hello everyone, this is Vincenzo and welcome to a new video. And today I want to show you a game that I played a few days ago against Isabel, the 1600 rated advanced bot. And it was a very nice game, so I wanted to show it to you because I played the King's Indian defense in this game and I don't usually play it because I don't know much theory. It's a very complicated opening, but I quite like it. But yeah, it's very complicated. Anyway, this was the game. So the bot played at 78% accuracy, which is average for a 1600 rated bot. Usually Antonio, the 1500 rated one, plays at around 75%. Sometimes Isabel plays at 80%, but 78 is pretty average. But anyway, I played a pretty good game, almost 90% accuracy, and I want to show the game to you because, as I said, it was a King's Indian defense. So Isabel, when she plays white, she almost never plays e4. She always played d4, c4, sometimes knight f3. So you have to be prepared. So I don't like to play d4, d5 against this bot because it's too solid. I never find a way to get a good advantage. So here I decided to play knight f6. Now c4, this is the King's Indian. We go g6. Now knight to c3. We develop the bishop g7, and now e4. So very big center from white, and this is why the King's Indian is so complicated, because white gets this very big center sometimes with the 4 pawns attack. This knight is very nice and you have to control the center from a distance, so this is the difficult part. But anyway, I decided to castle here, although I believe that when the opponent plays e4, you have to go d6 first to prevent this. But then I figured I'm going to put this bishop here, this knight here, which, wait a second, now it will be a horrible mistake, so I should go back. So this is why castling is a book move, but I don't know if it's a good move. So probably d6 is better in this position. Anyway, knight f3, so we don't have the 4 pawns attack, but a good developing move. And now I went d6 because now I want to prevent this, although this square is controlled many times, 3 times. So bishop e2. Now I went e5. So basically the idea is to takes, and then, well, there is a queen trade, we take, we lose this pawn, but then we go here and we are going to win this one. So it looks like it's I'm blundering a pawn, but we are going to win the e pawn eventually. But here the bot just castled, so I developed my other knight, because if this, I'm happy, to be honest, because I want to focus on attacking the king side with these moves, maybe. So if the opponent closes the center, I'm happy. And here the bottom did, which is a book move, it's not a bad move, but now I'm rerouting the knight to the support of this square especially, or we can go here and reroute like this. There are many ideas. We can strike with c6, go back, but I want to focus on the king side basically when I play the King's Indian. So now another book move and now I played this, which is a strange move, probably because the bot can just move the knight, and then this is hanging. I have to go back or forward like this. But yeah, this is... I know this is a move in the King's Indian, but not in every position probably. So now this move, maybe preparing this, but now I strike with f5, which is not the best move, but I think it's a good move, also preventing this. See? So now this one, and now I just kick the bishop. If this bishop is traded for this knight, I'm happy. I lift the queen, and I get rid of this knight, which doesn't have much of a future, as you can see. So basically, literally everything, a single square is occupied, except this, but you cannot go there. So the bot decided not to trade, and now I'm pushing forward. So now I don't want to open the position, but I want to attack the king, so I push forward. Now I reroute. I realize that my knight is kinda misplaced there, and now I advance. Also, this knight is supporting this, so I'm advancing here. Now I advance again. The computer doesn't like this, maybe because after you take the pawn there are moves like this. Not really, but the knight can just move maybe here, and my knight will be hanging. So here the opponent, the engine says it's an inaccuracy, but I think it's maybe a blunder here, at least a mistake, because now I can simply take, and now danger levels, because now I'm threatening to take everything, but the opponent took first, so this is the only move, because if I take here, this would be a horrible mistake, because the opponent can just take here, and yes, I can take, but the problem is that they can throw in this check. Then after I take, I'm going to be down a full rook here, sorry, an exchange down with one less pawn. So this is why here, instead of taking the bishop, I took on g2 with check. Now this is pretty much forced. The king can move, but at least the file is open, and now I can really focus on attacking. Now after the king takes, I can take here, and as you can see, black is better in this position. Now also notice this pawn is very strong, supported by the rook when the knight moves, so very dangerous position for white here. And now this is a bad move, because here I can just take. I want to take because I feel like I am attacking white, so I just took. Now the bot decided to take with the pawn, and now here I brought my queen, which is a mistake. This is much more forcing, because maybe here the white can bring the queen to the defense, so I should have cut off the defense of the king like this. Then I would have brought my queen like this. So yeah, I played a mistake, and now this was a blunder. It's mate 11, which I'm not going to find, obviously, but what I found is just taking this pawn, attacking the queen. Now the queen has to move away, or yeah, this is the other option, but as you can see now it's mating 3, so feel free to pause and try to find the mate. I'm going to show you the mate now. So bishop check, and now here I was considering many moves like these, then bringing the queen, but I couldn't find anything. I think this one is a terrible mistake. Yeah, it's a blunder, because now just king takes, and if I give a check, now you can see that I'm actually losing after this, because we are down a piece. So this sacrifice is not good. This one, I believe there is nothing, because the king can just run. After check, king goes here, but we cannot take, and this move is coming. So the only move here basically is sacrificing the bishop like this to give a check. Now what's the difference? Because the king can also run here, but now the difference is, by the way, this is what happened, that we can give not this check but this one, which is the key difference. And now this pawn is very strong, controlling this square. This is the only move, and I delivered checkmate on move 24 with the queen. So a very nice attacking game, I believe, and this is why I wanted to show it to you. So the King's Indian is a very exciting opening, because sometimes you can get these very nice attacks. By the way, what happens here if the king takes? Well, there is checkmate like this. But yeah, the King's Indian can be very exciting, but also very theoretical and difficult to play. So I usually don't play it against in live chess, but I only play it against bots, especially Isabel, because she, as I said, she always plays d4, c4, so you can go with the King's Indian almost every time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game. And you know what? Before we end, I'm going to show you the game. I'm going to play here, and the game is going to show entirely, and I'm not going to commentate for a while, so that you can see the game without my commentary. I don't know if you like the idea, but anyway, let's do that. So I'm going to play. Okay, and the arrows were looking pretty crazy, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to support my channel, and see you in the next video.